Hey, Simbali. Hey, guys. I'm trying to find the right lighting because obviously we all know lighting is like, you know. Let me just send waves. I think that's better. Hey. Hey. I'm just waiting for Ray to join us. But hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I had to like play a bit of music. Like I'm really nervous, but it's alright. So yeah. Woo! Okay. Did a magic trick. How are you guys doing? Where's everyone tuning in from? I think that's good to know. I'm in the UK right now. Where is everyone tuning in from? Florida. Oh hey, oh hey. How is that? How is that? Is it warm? Because it's like minus ridiculous over here. So. Oh, we've got the Londoners. Hey, Texas. Okay, we're global. Yes, yes, girl. You see the T-shirt. Yes, girl. DM for any T-shirts, etc., etc. You know, you want to look cute. You know. You can even do like a little, make it a little crop, you know, where with the little like, you know, denim jacket. You know, you got your heels on. Come on. God. All right, relax. You're all warm in Florida. Chill out. We've literally got like jackets on jackets on jackets on here. So, well, I hope you're enjoying the sun for all of us. So. Wow. Okay. Yes, you know, you gotta come in with the style. What's going on? Yeah. We're going live, guys. We're live. I repeat it so many times, but I'm just a little bit nervous. Hey.
Hi. Sorry, I am late. I am so sorry. I am trying to set up the tripod.
Honestly, don't even
Please
worry about
forgive
it.
me.
I was here trying to check my lighting. I was like, how am I looking?
Looking good, looking good.
Thank you. As are you. Are you all
Thank you,
set? Are
thank
you
you.
good?
Yes, I am ready to go. I don't want to have myself too exposed out here, but yeah, good.
Fabulous, fabulous. I am so nervous. I was like running up and down. I was calling Chanel. I was like, Chanel, I'm just, last minute calls. I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
No need to be at all, not at all. How you
Thank you
doing
so
though?
much for joining us. Thank you so much. Like this is such a huge opportunity. I was so excited when Chanel messaged me. Like I was like, oh yes.
Yes, and
So I
thank you
hope
guys
you're
for
good.
having me.
Anytime, honestly, anytime. Thank you everyone for joining us live. We're really appreciating it. We're gonna
Yes,
like
big up
dive into
everybody. I see in
yeah, we're definitely
Aqua, I see in Batch, I see in DJ Bradshaw, Daryl, Darren, Chanel. I don't know how far to scroll back, but big up everybody that's here.
like, oh shit, someone told me to zoom out and my light fell off. Give me a sec.
No problem.
Sorry, technical issues.
How is
Emma,
everybody feeling? How is everybody doing today? Hi.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oi,
Oh my,
Jabby, I see ya. I see ya. Christian, I
oh my.
see you.
Zoom out, zoom out. So how are you, Ray? How are you doing? First and foremost, how have you been keeping? Are you healthy? Good?
Yes. some days are better than others. Some days I'm like excited and I'm just like, all right, you know, it's another day and I'm happy and I'm healthy and my family is good. And then other days it's the, oh my God, when are we going back outside? Like, when are we getting to do something, like
Mm.
anything, something?
You don't even know what. It's just anything, anything.
Yes, exactly, precisely. Right about now, I would even take going and sit down in a restaurant and eat because we can't even do that right now. So
I know. Don't you get tired of your own food? You're like, no, I just need
yes,
something else.
it's on one side it's like I'm saving money because it's forcing me to cook. On the other
Hmm.
side, I'm not saving money because now I'm in the house all the time, so I want more snacks. So
Yeah, 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 yeah.
so it's like
Like,
I can't really decide which one is more beneficial. Carlos, big up yourself. Um,
you can still go
and
out in the
Jazzy
USA.
already.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yes,
We
yes.
hear you. We hear you. So I'm gonna dive into these questions. I literally have to write them down because I was like, I don't want to miss anything.
No
Um,
worries.
so obviously you're doing music. You do soca music.
Yes.
What motivated you to actually start, to get into the music industry?
Well, I've actually been singing for a long time. Outside of doing it for soca and things like that, I was singing since I was small, like all through my house. My mouth was just going, 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 going. When I started school, I would always either join the school choruses. When I later went on into high school in the States, my studies were in vocal. So I majored in vocal. It was just a different background. Like we did classical music, opera, those kind of things. But it was there that I kind of learned music theory and those kind of like groundwork for the music, how to read music, things like that. And I used to play instruments. So I was always in tuned to music on many scales. I used to play the piano. Don't anybody remember that because I cannot play you anything anymore
Oh,
ever.
okay.
Like I can't, but I used to play the violin, I used to play the piano, and I've always been singing. And there were
Mhm.
many opportunities that I had to either like audition for The Voice or American Idol, and I used to have like my slip, like like approved to go and stand up in the line and do the interview. I mean the auditions, and then I would punk out like every single time.
No
So
way.
I would lose like all my guts, and I'd be like, oh. I can't do it because of this, or if I got in, it would take so much time, and I have XYZ going on. So eventually, one day, I was just like, you know what? Enough is enough. No more excuses. Every year you're only getting older. Jump into this and just do it now. Like get it done, do it now. And my cousin is friends with Daryl, and I reached out to my cousin, and it was never with the intent to have Daryl write music for me or have Daryl manage me. It was the phone call was really just to start to get an idea as to where do I begin? Where do I go? How do I get my foot in the door? What do you recommend as somebody in the industry that I should go about, doing XYZ? And the
Hmm.
conversation just really went so smooth that he was like, well, I'm not putting my neck on the line for nothing. So you're gonna have to sing for me to hear kind of like what you working with in the first place. What's up, Freddie? Um,
That's a
and
good
I
push,
sang for
though.
him. Yeah, I sang for him, and literally we were moving from that moment. So he was like, all right, you have it, we could work. And he sent me some rhythms, and
Hmm.
I went about selecting a rhythm, I would say
Hmm.
strategically, because um, what I was recommended by by a family member was to pick something that could showcase that I have a voice, but at the
Yeah.
same time stay true to the culture so that it will leave people wanting to hear it, but at the same time letting them know like you're starting from a different place. You're starting from a place of you could sing, you have the talent besides for just, being able to perform, whatever the case may be. And Roy Cape, thank you for that, because that is how we went about selecting the first song for me.
No. It's so wild that you're saying like you didn't have the guts to do like American Idol, or is it like America's Got Talent? You've actually got really good vocals.
Thank
Like I know I
you.
can't sing for shit, but
Thank you.
I can't. But you can actually hear voices like, all right, okay, sure. So is that what pushed you to, like, obviously, because you mentioned culture, you want to stay closer to, to the cultural side of things.
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
is that the main thing you love about soca music in general?
Yes. Sorry, I probably strayed away from the question. Yes.
Right.
Besides for just enjoying soca music as an artist, like I am a feta. Like it has always been what I did. It has always, even from living in the States, moving from Trinidad and coming to the States, like I was in the fets. Take me where the soca is, take me where the fets are. And for me, it's like what better combination to have than your vocals as well as what's like embedded in your blood. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes so naturally in all aspects, in the feta lifestyle, in the singing lifestyle. So it's like, why not combine the two passions and get the best out of it? And I thought that that was the best place to start, and it's where it meant something to me. So that's how we
Oh,
ended up with soca.
100%. When you're enjoying something, it's not even a job. It's
Exactly.
just like, it's just breathing. It's
Exactly.
just breathing now. So you're
Exactly.
actually obviously you're sounding really good. Like, obviously you really love soca music. What are the songs, like, would you say, like, what other genres do you listen to other than soca music?
I love me some dancehall. I
Okay.
love R&B. I would definitely say
Hmm.
I'm more of an old school R&B rather than the new age R&B. I'm trying
Hmm.
my best to make sure I stay versatile, but I'm a little biased. I also just want to pause for a second and big up everybody that's joining. Um, Cabby Chronicles, Julie, Cam King, Sasha, I saw you, Jazzy, I saw you. I'm sorry if I'm missing anyone because I'm trying to talk and see everybody at the same time, but big up everybody that's joining in. But yes, R&B, dancehall.
Yeah.
If I had to rate everything in a certain order, I would probably say soca, R&B, dancehall. But
Okay.
yeah, and then pop. I like pop as well. But
You
my
do.
top
You have to have
three
a little
is,
bit of pop in your life.
yeah,
You
yeah,
have to have a little bit of pop in your life. You can't go wrong with
definitely.
it. So you have new music out.
I
So
do.
I'm actually loving the song. Tell everyone about it. Like, how are you feeling about this song?
Well, I have two songs out right now,
Mhm.
so I'm not sure which one you're referring to, but the latest release is Soca Make Us.
That's the one. I was listening to, I was
Yes.
like, yeah, I should quite like this.
Soca Make Us is like, I don't know what words to use to describe it because it's just so dear to my heart in so many ways. Big up
Hmm.
college boy Jesse.
Hmm.
That in itself was just a great experience, having somebody that you look up to and you are inspired by and getting to do a collab with them. That was like super amazing. Freddie for
Yeah.
providing us with this dope rhythm, the Tamarind rhythm that came out of the Bahamas. It was just an amazing experience. I mean, from the minute that we got the rhythm,
Hmm.
college boy Jesse, Daryl, and I, we were like, yeah, like this is it. Like we felt
Yeah.
vibes the minute. It wasn't something that we had to like grow into. Like we felt vibes from that rhythm from the minute that we got it, and we wanted to make it. We had different options to play with. We could have done like the regular female and male kind of song where there's
Yeah.
wind up on each other and sing, but
Mhm.
we wanted to go a different route, and I think that the route we chose is so important because it let us kind of express what we feeling right now, but at the same time too, I think it transcends past what's going on right now because it's overall telling everybody like, yo, this is what soca does to us. Like this is what it
Yeah.
means to us. This is what we feel, but this is what we do. This is what we think when soca is playing. Like we eat, breathe, we sleep, we do soca for everything. So
It's actually a vibe.
um
I'm not even gonna lie. It's actually a vibe. So I was listening to it and I was like, yes, okay, this is like happy music. Obviously with soca music, it's quite because obviously you guys have the carnival over there, so you've got it's literally a whole vibe. I feel like it's really incorporated
yeah.
together. So how
Hmm.
did you feel with obviously with soca, and then you're like, yes, I've got new music. Obviously if we didn't have COVID, you'd have been like, yes, it's going to be lit, carnival's here, my music's here. How has it been with that carnival? Like how have you coped, because obviously carnival's a vibe.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that I've coped. I'm still trying to cope.
Yeah.
um, it might have been easier to say that I've coped had the season technically happened or finished or whatever, but to know that all now, like me reliving even last year, to know that all now I would have either been fetting or performing or doing radio interviews, laying groundwork, it's really, really difficult, especially with something like Soca Make Us, where the minute we were making it, me and Jesse were like so excited, like, yo, when we get to perform this song, like, yo, the kind of hype, the kind of energy that we're gonna have on a stage when we perform this song, and for it to reach and we're stuck, you know, is like, it's difficult. It's really difficult to deal with. I mean, I know that at the end of the day, it's really about everybody remaining safe. And that is definitely the most important thing, without a doubt. But it is not an easy pill to swallow at all. Like, I'm just hoping at this point, give us at least one carnival for the year, like at least one. But at the end of the day, Trinidad Carnival is like, is dear to my heart. Is, you know, this is where I'm from. This is what I'm accustomed to, and it's difficult to not see it happen. It's difficult to not be there and perform and just do more groundwork and just even enjoy being in fets and things like that. But we have to kind of use this now as an opportunity to get past it and make it so that the culture and the genre can grow even outside of needing the fete and outside of needing a stage and outside of needing carnival, because nobody really anticipated that something like this could happen. But it's also a wake-up call to say, well, hey, if God forbid this should happen again, or we really don't know when this is going to end, we have to do what we have to do now to make sure that the music does what it's supposed to do and it reaches where it needs to reach and it sets even higher heights and things like that.
Oh yeah, that is such a positive outlook on things. I think, like, with COVID, personally, I feel like with COVID, it's not a nice time for anyone. It really isn't. Let's just be honest. If you were making moves, it's kind of like flipped, it's kind of slapped you in the face a bit, and you're thinking, okay, I was making moves, this was my next move, and you know, you have to think on your feet. Obviously, there's no time to sulk. It's like, you know, at the end of the day, we have to count our blessings for, you know, health, wealth, etc. And then obviously we still have, like, you've still got a chance to, like, obviously we can do live interviews. Do you know what I mean? We can still do, like, we can still reach out to the world, because thankfully
the
we
Zoom
live in
performances, the virtual performances. It's not the same, but at the same time, it's, you know, thank you to you guys for even providing the platform so that we have this opportunity now to still reach people, you know, to still connect with people. And this is like the new day and age. The Zooms is the new fets. This is like your new phone call and your new hangout, and, you know, it is something to adjust to. But the point is that we're all coming together and we're making it work. And nobody's just giving up. Nobody's saying, oh, well, no, it can't work. We're using what we have and we're growing those opportunities. And that we had to do. We really don't know how long this is going to last for. So we have to make it work.
Oh yeah, 100%. And to be honest with you, like, during this time, to be quite honest, you've literally got, like, you can do what you want. You can obviously use this time to write your music. You can use this time to, like, you know, talk to, like, all these different people, etc., make your connections. You know, people now have time to look at their phones. Let's be honest. Ain't nobody going out. Nobody's at a restaurant. Nobody's clubbing. So people can actually check their messages, check their emails, etc.
That's true. So, if somebody's not answering their phone right now, something is wrong, because that's the only thing we could do.
Like, don't even try it. What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you perform in any in the, you know, in 2019, isn't it? Because obviously last year the carnival was cancelled, wasn't it? So did you perform in any of the 2019 ones?
Well, 2020 we still had our carnival, so Trinidad still got I think we were the only ones to have carnival, and everything kind of happened almost like instantly as soon as it was finished. So I don't know if that makes it worse or better. I mean, I'm glad that we had the opportunity, but we were like stopped in our tracks almost immediately. So I was hoping that how it would have ended up was we were the only ones to have it for 2020, and that we would have been the first ones to have it for 2021. Clearly that's not the case. But yeah, Trinidad had carnival for 2020 and it was amazing. I had so many opportunities. I got to do so much groundwork. I got to still enjoy myself in fets. I got to perform. It was a real good taste. It tastes really nice. And then even when I came back to the States after Carnival, because I was there for the entire season. So when I came back from Trinidad after Carnival, I had one more performance in the States and then everything locked off. But prior to everything locked off, we were making moves, like you were saying. We were making plans. We were making moves. We were hoping to come to you guys. We were hoping to go to New Orleans. There were so many things that were in the works that literally just got stopped dead in its tracks. So at least
that's how things stop. Let's say pause.
yes, all right, everything got paused.
I'm like pause.
A long time, but everything got paused. And yeah, I mean, it was great that we got to experience it. I feel really sad and bad for those who didn't, because obviously, again, nobody knew that this was what was going to come to pass. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful that at least I got that. So.
Oh, that's so good. So obviously you speak so passionately about music, and you speak so obviously in Trinidad. You know, you've got better weather, better vibes,
all of the above,
a lot of things. So just because you have a whole career and everything in music. So if it wasn't music, what would you have done?
You know, I don't think anybody's ever asked me that question before. And if it wasn't music, I actually am very passionate about counseling. And I actually have a degree in counseling. And if I didn't get into the music, I probably would have furthered my skills in that and either opened up my own private practice or maybe became a school guidance counselor. But that was like my second passion. And if I wasn't doing music, I probably would have been delving more into that.
Oh my God, that is so, that I wasn't expecting that. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting. Because it's always
I hope it was a good shock.
No, it was, because obviously you ask these questions, and if someone asked it, I would be like, I don't know, what are you talking about? But you're like, actually had a plan B. I'm like, wow, people do that. That's really, really good.
And it's not that I necessarily had a plan B. It's just, if I wasn't doing this, I would have been doing that. But it's not like I said to myself, oh, well, if the music doesn't work out, then I'll go to that. It's just, I know for myself the things that I'm passionate about. So I know that if I wasn't pursuing this, then I would pursue that, but not in the way of, oh, if one fails or anything like that. Because I don't like to really think of it like that either. So big up Taz, sorry, big up Taz, I saw you. Mr. Mali, I saw you. I don't want to scroll too far back. Sorry guys if I didn't see you, but big up everybody in the chat.
So what do you think about obviously soca music moving to a slower beat? Obviously nearer to a little bit more Afrobeat kind of vibe. Like, what's your opinion on that?
I don't think it needs to move slower. I think soca has a variety of pace. I think that your groovy gives you the slower pace. I think your power gives you the faster pace. I think that there's an in-between pace as well that I'm not sure if it would fall to groovy or if it would fall to power, but I don't think that there's anything wrong with the pace of soca, nor do I think that anything needs to change in terms of the pace. What I would say is maybe we could do more crossovers in terms of mixing a little more flavor of Afrobeat with soca, or mixing a little bit of dancehall with soca. I definitely think crossovers are an option, but I don't think we need to slow down I don't think those things need to change. I think the style of how we may deliver it could adjust a little and it could just blend, but soca is still soca and should still be soca.
The collaboration would be like a new vibe. Is that what you mean? Like a nice little collaboration?
I don't even think that would be necessarily a new vibe. I think you could discern with some people would be able to discern with their ears, like, okay, it's soca, but I'm hearing some dancehall in it. Oh, it's soca, but I'm hearing some Afro beats in it. So it maybe might be a new creation, possibly, but I think that there's a way to have both kind of coincide, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yes,
it does. DJ Styles and Cam King, sorry.
It's all right. So I would definitely be up for hearing soca with Afrobeat. Personally, be, I would definitely be down for that.
I think we have some crossovers already that do that. Um, you have like Tender, you have Distraction. You know, I think
Yeah,
that there's more that probably even give you still more soca to it. So I think those things already exist. So I'm not sure if it's that you may be looking for maybe a brand new sound that you haven't heard yet, but I think those crossovers had already have all I think that they already exist. They could probably maybe
yeah.
happen more, but yeah, they
Mhm.
definitely are there.
Oh, definitely hear that. Oh, I'm so glad that. So to wrap it up, I just have a little bit of, I always do like, because I do talk time with comms. So every time I do an interview, I just like to know a little, get to know the person, like a little bit of a personal question.
Uh-huh.
So there's one main question I asked at the end of last year. So it's just to describe 2020 in 3 words and to name 2 things that you're grateful for.
Um, okay. So describe 2020 in 3 words. You said
Yes.
3 words.
Yeah.
Okay. Enlightening. I mean, insightful. Like in I would say like I went through a period of like discovering myself and figuring out who I wanted to be and how I wanted to go about pursuing the soca music.
Yeah.
I would also say it was difficult
Hmm.
because as we know, everything got kind of on pause. I wouldn't say shut down, but
Yeah.
put on pause.
Yeah.
And I would also say that it was, I don't know what word to use to create it, but like it gave you more time, meaning to say like to
Hmm.
spend with family. I don't know what word in particular to use to
Hmm.
describe that, but that also coincides with one of the things that I'm grateful for. Big up Curls, my boo in the house. But yeah, that's one of the things I'm grateful for. 2020 gave me the opportunity to spend a lot of time with my family and just kind of secure ourselves even more, especially because right before, you know, this journey started for me, that was kind of something new for everyone to have to get accustomed to and for
Yeah.
everybody to kind of reach out and help and a lot of people were missing that interaction from me and I was kind of being stripped away from them and it gave me the opportunity to kind of collect myself again and just strengthen those bonds. So I'm very grateful
Hmm.
for that. And I
Yeah.
am grateful for my health. Like, so you're seeing so many stories or so many friends of friends or family members that have fallen ill either due to COVID or just during these times. And I have to say
Yeah.
that I am very blessed, grateful, thankful that I have remained healthy thus far and hope that I continue to. And for the people that have been around me that have remained healthy as well, that's definitely a blessing. So those are the two
Fabulous.
things I'm
Thank you
grateful for.
so much again for being on this show. Thank you so much for answering that last question. I always like to just, it's a bit of like get to know you person because obviously I've been asking you so many questions about your career and everything, and
Yeah.
you have been awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. But I just
Thank you for
thought,
having me.
everyone can get to know a little bit of you and just a bit of insight because obviously that means you're a bit of a family person. A bit,
Yes, yes, yes. And I mean, just as another tip,
yeah.
my music and my family is like the top things for me. Like the top thing, the two top things for me is music and
Mhm.
family. So that's another thing you get.
And if you're watching, please follow Ray. Follow her on Instagram, and then if you look in her bio, there's Linktree, and there's all the different connections. Obviously, her music will be up there, etc., etc.
Yes,
So,
guys, make sure you follow me. It's Official on like everything, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. But like she said, if you also go to my link tree in my bio, I also make it really easy for you. And I have everything there that you could click on: distraction, soca makers, music video, YouTube, everything you need is right there. So all you have no excuses. So go ahead.
exactly. Thank you so much again. It's been great. Follow Ray, follow myself, Calms X. The X is for the, you know.
Keeping it a little spicy for them.
Exactly. But thank you so much. We will definitely, hopefully, be back with another interview. And hopefully,
Yeah.
at some point, Ray, we'll definitely catch up and see how everything's going. Hopefully, things lighten up. And then, obviously, we can see what your next moves are. Because I'm actually really excited. I'm so excited to, like, obviously get to see what the journey is. It's so inspiring to hear people still making moves in this time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If you're not, then you need to rethink what you're doing. Big up college boy
Yeah.
Jesse, who just tuned in. I know it's at the end. And actually, just to tell you really quick, because you said just so we can see what you're up to. For those who happen to be in Florida, I actually will be performing in Miami on February 13th. So that will be my first time back out into the open. So if you are out there, make sure you go on my page, look at the flyer. Yes, Jesse Soca make us, we doing it. But yes, check it out. Get your tickets, and I will be there. And I hope to see whoever can make it to Florida. Make it out. Please make sure you come COVID free. Wear your mask still. But I am so grateful for that as well. That is my first opportunity to go back out into the actual open and perform. So
100%. Guys, you've been in this whole time. You've been locked down. Get out there on the
DJ
13th of
Adam, I see ya.
Like,
Sorry.
it's all right, but we're gonna have to wrap it up. We're gonna have to go. Thank you again, and we'll catch up soon. Definitely, I'll definitely catch up on your performance. Hopefully, you film it, and then I'll catch up because I'm in the UK. We're in lockdown, sorry, so I can't make it to Florida.
No
But definitely, we'll catch up soon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you everybody, especially the ones now tuning in. Sorry that it's over, but love you all. Thank you. Bye.
No worries. Bye.